to make your very own memory game. All you need is two sheets of paper. You can use one though if you need. You might only need one, but I've just got two just in case. A pencil, a rubber if you think you might make some mistakes, and some scissors. I'm going to be using a how to draw book because we're making an animal memory game and we're going to need pictures. But if you just want to draw them freestyle, then that is also absolutely fine. I'm going to draw this hamster with the nut onto my sheet of paper to start. So I've got my paper and my pencil. So it says to start with the head up here and then the ears and just the top of the head. So I'm going to draw it quite small so I can fit a lot onto there. So this is the top, so it can go right at the top. There. So I did make a little mistake there, but I'm just going to leave that. So then we draw around to finish its body. Just like that. And then we just draw some little points for the arms. They're a little bit too close together. But if you want a small nut, then they are absolutely fine. I'm just going to do it a bit bigger. There we go. So now I'm going to draw the nut, just like that. And then some eyes and a mouth. And then we'll have a spot up there. So, oh wait, I almost forgot the little feet. So that is my hamster. Here are some more ways to draw hamsters if you don't like that one. So we got the sleepy one, which doesn't have a tutorial. There's the jumping one down here. Then there's this one just to copy. And you could also try and copy this one if you wanted to. So I'll colour that in a minute, but what you're going to do is you're going to cut around in a square, and I'm going to go off camera to do this. Okay, so I've cut my hamster out, so it's just a little square. And now what you're going to do is you're going to get your sheet of paper, so you should have a square cut out of it. And now you're going to write hamster, but you might want to write it this way. Just make sure that it is the same length as the bit that's cut out. There. So then what you're going to do is you're going to cut it out. Mine's a bit too long, but you're going to cut it out so it's the same size. Okay, it's a bit easier to write on your bit of paper after you've cut it. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. So it fills up the whole thing. And you'll keep doing this with different animals. So I'll show you how to draw them in a minute. But you've got, so each of your animals and names will be the same size squares. So when you turn them over, there's no way of telling which one's the word and which one's the picture. So that's why you do it like that. So I'm just gonna start on the next. Okay, so next we've got a duck, and I think I'm going to do this little duckling down here. So there are also these if you want to do these ones. This one's the same as this one, but just bigger. But you can just call it a duck if you want, instead of duckling. But remember, they've got to be the same size as this. So you might want to cut out the square of paper. So you start with the head again. So I'm going to start with the beak down here. So just gonna I think that's pretty much how it goes. Then I'm gonna draw the head. So now we're gonna finish the body, just around. So we're gonna go around and get the tail. There. I've actually got two tails there, so I'm just going to redo that quickly. Okay, I just rubbed that out a little bit. And then we do that. So now we've got the details. So we just have one eye there. And then we're going to do the wing. There. If you've got your own way of drawing animals, you can use that way. But we've got the duck now, and I'm just going to cut out another square the same. I've got my paper here, and I'm just going to write doing it diagonally so I've got more room. But I'm just going to write duckling. If you just want to write duck, that's fine. They're the same. So I've got my 4 animals, and I'll put the rest of the tutorial back up in separate videos for drawing animals. But if you just turn them over, you'll have more by the end. Mix them up, then someone might turn over these 2. They got them 2, but then later somebody turned over this one. They'd remember that this was the duckling, then they'd get that match. So that's a brief explanation of how you play the memory game, and I'll see you again soon.